time for weather and Tom Kippen.
All right, thanks a lot, Hubert. Not too bad of a Sunday out there today with temperatures in the 40s. Behind me is the visible satellite picture here, and we can see not too much in the way of clouds. On our WeatherBug network here this evening, we can see out at Toledo Express Airport, currently it's 41 degrees with a south to southeast wind light at about 7 miles per hour. WNWO'S studios, a little bit of a data hiccup there. It's 29 degrees, but it's showing there on the WeatherBug network, but I got a feeling that it's currently right now in the low 40s. All right, temperatures across the area. We got 39 Temperance, 41 degrees Holland, 37 degrees West Unity, and 40 degrees for Ottawa. Let's go to WNWO triple Doppler radar, and with pretty much no clouds in the sky, you can bet there's going to be no precipitation, and that's what we have right now on our triple Doppler radar. Nothing really to speak of. As we take you up towards the north and towards the west, we get into some cloud cover across northern portions of Wisconsin, and then we get into some snow across northern Minnesota and North Dakota, and that's all associated with a low pressure system that'll be coming through the northwoods of Wisconsin tonight and into upper Michigan. But as this cold front passes on through our area, it's really not going to come through with much fanfare. And in fact, really all we're going to notice as we head into the daytime on Monday is a few clouds and breezy weather conditions. High temperature today was 43 degrees after a chilly morning low temperature of 18. Sunset this evening is in about 5 minutes at 6:22 and will rise tomorrow morning at 7:14. Now, as we look at your weather forecast over the next couple of days here comes this cold front. It's going to pass on through, but as you notice, really, it's not passing through with much fanfare as it moves through here tomorrow morning. All the energy and all the moisture is going to stay to the north across northern portions of Wisconsin and upper Michigan. High pressure will build on in for the daytime on Monday. We're looking at breezy conditions. Sorry, that went a little fast, but it tells you that it's going to be breezy and mostly sunny with a southwest wind about 15 to 25 and at times gusting to 40 miles per hour. That's what that said there. Now, behind me is our next storm system that will come into Nebraska and into South Dakota, and this is really going to crank up across the Central Plains. High pressure is going to be in control of our weather Monday night on into the daytime on Tuesday, but this high pressure system is also going to do something else, and I'll explain that here in a second. But our attention off towards the west really turns to the attention of this storm system really strengthening across South Dakota, North Dakota, and Minnesota. And in fact, blizzard conditions are possible across North Dakota as they have blizzard watches in effect for that part of the country. For us, though, I told you about this high. This is going to keep the cold air coming on into the Great Lakes and especially into Michigan. Now, look at this pink color here. That's indicating a mix of either rain or snow. With this cold air in place, this is going to get interesting Tuesday night on into Wednesday. I think if you're south of the state line, this is going to be all rain, and frankly, I think for our Michigan counties in our WNWO viewing area, it's all rain also up in that area. Now, as we can see, Tuesday night on into the daytime on Wednesday, we're looking for a mixed bag of precipitation, but we sneak into the warm sector across northwest Ohio, and temperatures will go into the 50s, and then as we move into late Wednesday, we're looking at wraparound snow as cold air pours in behind this system, and then temperatures late Wednesday afternoon into Thursday morning will dip back down into the cold air. Now, as we look at your forecast for tonight, we can see that temperatures will be getting chilly, and in fact, here's a map I wanted to show you as an area of high pressure really takes hold up towards the north, and that's really going to keep the cold air locked in as we head into Tuesday and into Wednesday, especially up towards the north. But as you notice, we sneak into that warm air on Wednesday morning. Here's your 10-day trend: 45 on Monday, breezy, 40 degrees on Tuesday, and then breezy on Wednesday with high temperatures early in the day on Wednesday, and then temperatures falling off as that rain changes to snow very late in the day.